Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Maths Techno. Here we are continue the lecture series of unit name matrix. In this video we cover the topic name transpose of matrix, symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. Let's start the lecture. First I am going to define transpose of matrix. If A be any matrix of order m cross n, then the matrix obtained by interchanging rows with columns and columns with A is called transpose of matrix. It is denoted by A complement or A power t, where t represent transpose. For example, we have taken a matrix with entries 3, 5, root 3, 1, 0, minus 1 by 5. Clearly, the matrix has 3 rows and 2 columns, so its order becomes 3 cross 2. Now we write A dash with same elements 3, root 3, 0, 5, 1, minus 1 by 5. But the difference is in the previous matrix A, elements 3, root 3, 0 makes a column, whereas in the matrix A dash, these elements makes a row. Now there are 2 rows and 3 columns in that matrix A dash, so its order becomes 2 cross 3. So this is all about transpose of matrix and how we can find transpose of given matrix, which I show you in the given example. Now we talk about some properties of transpose of matrix. The first property is transpose of A transpose equal to A. It means if we find transpose of a transpose matrix, then we get the original matrix A. Now the second property is transpose of product of K and A equals to product of K A transpose. It means the effect of transpose only occurs on matrix and the constant value K remains same. There is no effect of transpose on it. Now the third property is transpose of A plus B equal to transpose of A plus transpose of B. It means transpose of addition of two matrices can be found easily by adding transpose of individual matrix. Now the fourth property is transpose of AB equals to B transpose into A transpose. Let's verify these properties by taking suitable examples. Let matrix A contain element -2, 4, 5. There are 3 rows and only 1 column, so its order becomes 3 cross 1. Now we can find the transpose of A by interchanging this column into row. Then it consists of only 1 row and 3 columns, so its order becomes 1 cross 3. Now if we again transpose this matrix, then we find the solution -2, 4, 5, which is our original matrix A of order 3 cross 1. Therefore, transpose of A transpose equal to A, which proves our first property. Now for second property, we take A equals to -2, 4, 5, consist of only 1 row and 3 columns. Now if we find Ka, then K simply multiply with each element of A. So Ka consists of only 1 row and we can find the transpose of this Ka by simply changing this row into column. Now we simply take K common from each element. The remaining value -2, 4, 5, which is matrix of order 3 cross 1, is the value of A dash because our matrix A is of order 1 cross 3. So transpose of Ka equal to K A transpose, which proves our second property. For third property, we take matrix contain entries -2, 4, 5 of order 3 cross 1 and matrix B contain entries 1, 3, minus 6 of order 1 cross 3. Then we can easily find transpose of these two matrices A and B. Also, we can find multiplication of these two matrices A and B. I already give a detailed lecture on multiplication of matrices. So if you don't know how to multiply two matrices, so I suggest you to watch that video in our playlist and then resume this video from here. Otherwise, it may be difficult for you to understand this step. On multiplication of these two matrices A and B, we get a matrix of order 3 cross 3. Now we can find transpose of that matrix. Also, if we find product of B transpose with A transpose, we get the same matrix as we obtained above. Therefore, transpose of AB equal to B transpose into A transpose. This proves our third property. Here in this property, one thing we should note that we cannot write A transpose into B transpose in place of B transpose into A transpose, because we already learned in the previous video that multiplication of matrices is not commutative. Now for fourth property, we take matrix A contain entries 2, 3, 1, 0 and matrix B contain entries 4, 5, 6, 7. Both these matrices are of order 2 cross 2 because for addition order of two matrices must be same. Now we can easily find transpose of these two matrices by changing row with columns and column with rows. Also we can find A plus B by adding these two matrices. To obtain A plus B, we simply adding corresponding elements of matrix A and B. Hence we get matrix A plus B with entries 6, 8, 7, 7. Now we can easily find transpose of this matrix A plus B by changing row into columns and columns into rows. And if we find addition of A transpose and B transpose, we get the same matrix we find above. So transpose of A plus B equal to A transpose plus B transpose. It proves our fourth and last property. Now we are going to discuss about symmetric matrix. A square matrix is said to be symmetric matrix if transpose of A equals to A. It means if there is no effect of transpose on that matrix. For example, here we have taken a square matrix A of order 3. It contains entries 3, 2, 1, 2, 6, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 0. Now if we find transpose of that matrix, we get the same matrix A, that is A transpose equal to A. Hence we can say that A is a symmetric matrix. Next we talk about skew symmetric matrix. A square matrix is said to be skew symmetric matrix if transpose of A equal to negative of A. For example, here we have taken a matrix with entries 0, minus 1, minus 5, 1, 0, 6, 5, minus 6, 0. Now if we find transpose of this matrix, we get matrix with entries 0, 1, 5, minus 1, 0, minus 6, minus 5, 6, 0. If we observe this matrix, we find that the entries which are positive in matrix A are negative here and the entries which are negative in A are positive here. Now if we take negative sign common from that matrix, the remaining value is the value of matrix A. So transpose of A equal to negative of A. Hence we can say that A is a skew symmetric matrix. Here I have written some important notes while dealing with skew symmetric matrix. The first one is, in skew symmetric matrix all the diagonal elements are always 0. It means if diagonal elements of any matrix are 0, then it must be a skew symmetric matrix. Second note is, any square matrix can be represented as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. That is, if A be any square matrix, then A equals to half of A plus A transpose plus half of A minus A transpose, where A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. For example, let matrix A contain entries 2, 3, 1, 4. Then its transpose is 2, 1, 3, 4. We can easily find A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose. A plus A transpose gives matrix contain entries 4, 4, 4, 8 and A minus A transpose gives matrix with entries 0, 2, minus 2, 0. Clearly, A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. Now if we take half of these two matrices and perform the operation of addition in solution, we get the matrix with entries 2, 3, 1, 4, which is our matrix A, which proves our result, and hence we can say that any square matrix can be represented as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. It complete topic of this video. In the next video, we talk about invertible matrix and elementary operation on matrix. So we meet in the next video. Thank you.